Hello, so I am going to try and do these each month, and it's kind of like a favourites video, but I'm going to call it my Best Buys video. Because we've been locked down, obviously a lot of things have been bought online, and some items that I started to use as of this year. And so I just thought that I would go through some bits and pieces like fashion, skincare, makeup, journal, and some jewellery that I bought. And so to begin, the first thing I'm going to talk about is this shower gel. This is Sanctuary Spa, and I started using it as of this year, so January. Even though I bought it before Christmas, but it's a lovely shower gel. The smell and the way it feels on my skin is absolutely lovely, and it will be a brand that I will definitely go back to. It is high end, and so the best time I get it is when they have a sale on, or I've got points left on my card, or when I build up the points. And definitely a brand that, and I'm trying to savour, as much of this as possible, and not use it, every shower. I just use it, in between, showers, and I really love it. It's just makes you feel very refreshed, and just means nice. And when you use these kind of like shower gels, you find that you rarely have to wear that much body spray or deodorant, because this really makes you smell lovely. So yes, so that's the first one. The next one I'm going to talk about is another skincare product, and it's leaking. Great. I've got a flag on it. So this I got from the only thing about this is that it does get very wet and damp, so you can't really leave it around the bath, because it's the kind of one that can turn mouldy. So it's this is the and I showed this in one of my skincare videos that I did, and this is By Nature from New Zealand, and it's a brightening gel cleanser, vitamin C, a turmeric, energizing formula, hydrating, radiance boosting, and it's got 0 parabens or nasty chemicals, no animal testing, and it is a really nice face wash. You have to put it on and leave it on your face for say a couple of seconds or minutes, and then rinse it off, and it's really nice. And I use it before I use my normal regular face wash, and it cleanses the skin, and definitely one I would buy again. And this one from TK Maxx was, I think, either $3.99 or $5.99. Definitely one I would buy again. So yes, so there's that. Then talking about lipsticks, so I don't buy lots of lipsticks. I buy like one every year. But I really fancy new lipstick, because lots of my makeup was at my old address, which is changing down the year. It still won't. Removing it takes such time, But anyway, so I bought this lipstick, and it is the Natural Collection, and it is the cranberry colour, number 0073, and it's a really nice colour. So that's an example of the colour. If you can see, that's where the lighting's terrible. I'm hoping that when I do move, the lighting will be a lot better. But it's a really nice colour, and it sort of highlights my lips. And I'm the sort of person that doesn't always like a full makeup, but even when I just use concealer and eyeshadow, eyeliner, adding that to my makeup can still make it shine and make me look nice and fresh, and it's a nice bit of lift of confidence. Then I've talked about this book a lot. I did a review on it in a day in life video, but this is a definite best buy. This is the Mrs. Hinch Activity journal, which I bought this year, and as you see, I've flagged a lot of pages that I want to work through, and you try and work in this like once a day now. It's become kind of like a daily habit that I've got into, and I like it. It's got many different things in there. Like I've got word scrabble, a recipe of Sophie's nachos, and then you've got like those sorts of pages where you can work through. Today I did my where you can write a letter to your 14-year-old self. So where is that? And you've got these pages. I won't show it because I want to keep it private, but you've got like these pages where you go through the week of how the week went, and so you've got 3 things I accomplished this week. Then you've got what is the best day of the week and why. What was the most challenging day of the week and why. This week I was inspired by, if I could relive any moment from this week, which one would it be and why. Favourite quote of the week, favourite thing I hinched this week, and 3 things to look forward to next week. And I really love these types of journals, and it's lovely. I absolutely really enjoyed using that, so that's that. Then I bought an earring set from Amazon, and it's just set. As you see, I've used quite a few. I've worn some of the earrings already, and the ones that I haven't or want to go back to, I've put back in here. But you get quite a lot of earrings. I've just ordered another set because I love these types of earring sets, and they're just great, you know. And even if you don't want to take a whole bag of jewellery with you when you go on holiday, then these are just as good, you know. And I love them. So yeah, that's that. That was my favourite buy. Then the other thing that has been a really great buy is this chocolate spread. I am a Nutella girl, but I was trying to see if there are cheaper brands, so I'm not afraid of buying the shop's own brand in any way, if it's good price. But this one seems to be the cheapest one in Tesco's, and it's the Stockwell and Go chocolate spread. So love that. I think I featured that in my other one, but it is still, you know, a favourite of January, and I've used it mainly from last month, and I like it. It's just a nice texture, and it's just, you know, what the thing about these kind of spreads is that they can last for ages, you know. And so they're just great to add on your toast, or, you know, if you haven't got a chocolate bar, you know, fix your chocolate fix, you know. And so that's that. Also, the other thing I want to share is these. I bought these from Machine. Now, I absolutely loved DMs when I was a teenager, and I got into like rock music. I would regularly, especially at school, when it came to dress down days, wear a pair of joggers, because believe it or not, they became into fashion, with a pair of DMs and a concert t-shirt. You know, that's how I used to dress in nice. I kind of became a rebellion. I'd grown out of all the like pop groups and boy bands, and I was like, you know, I'm too cool for that now. And so I found these in Shein, and I really loved it, and a pair of mine. I found another pair of like same kind of boot, but in the silver colour, which caught my eye, because I do love these kind of boots. And they, at first, they were a bit tough to put on, but after wearing them after like a couple of days, they're actually a great fit and a great pair of boots. and I'm hoping that they will last me a long time. Because that's what I look for when I buy shoes. I was the kind of kid who, because me and my friend Hayley bought a pair of Brogues, what they're called now, from Macro, and mine lasted 2 weeks, and Hayley still had hers 4 years later. I was terrible when it came to shoes. I would cuff them, I didn't look after them at all, but now I do, and now I buy shoes that I feel that will last me a lot of years and will give me great comfort, and I can always go back to, and I can wear during the summer, spring, autumn, May. They're just a great boot, and I love them. They are my favourite pieces, and when I get my chance to be on stage at some point this year, and if Boris gets his act together and removes lockdown, then I would like to wear them for when I appear on local theatres, especially in London. But that's what I'm going to say from that point. But yes, I love those boots. And the next thing is this scarf. Every year I like to invest in a good scarf. In the winter, have them around my neck all day long, and they just like my comfort blanket, as I see my scarves. And they are a staple item that I have all the time in my wardrobe, and it's one thing I always treat myself to each year, to a brand new scarf. And this one is from Shein, and it was really good price, really good value, and again it's been washed, and it washes well, and it's nice and snug. I find some scarves that are very because this is kind of wool, but I find some woolly scarves and jumpers to be quite itchy and can irritate my skin, but this doesn't. It's a really nice, comfortable, warm scarf, and it is become my favourite scarf out of my collection I already have. And I will show you all my other scarves, because I do invest in them. They've just been in my place in Epsom, but they've now been, touch wood, been moved over to my place where I'm moving to in London. And yes, so that is my best buy as well. And that is it. So that is my... Is there anything else? I forgot. No. So that is it. That's my best buys for this year, or for January. And I'll do another one again next month. So, take care and have a wonderful rest of the week. And I will see you again soon. Ciao.